Olá, queridos! Eu sou o Gota e nós estamos de volta com Honkai Star aqui no canal Gota Plays. Vamos continuar nossa aventura aqui no mundo de cima. Viemos nos esconder aqui na oficina da Serval.
Those that do would never associate it with the fragmentum or eternal freeze. But according to the data recorded in that robot, Svarog, the architects dug out the truth long ago. The research results were purposely hidden away to ensure that the outside world would never know of them.
Pois é.
Just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get closer to the truth would have been expelled or abandoned.
E é por isso que você
Maybe
foi
I should be
expulso.
thanking Cocolia. All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take a more permanent measure.
Você realmente estava brincando com fogo, não sabia,
Yes.
né?
I never
Você
observed
sabe
it
onde está o
directly,
Stellaron?
but I used lab simulations and outbound surveys to establish a rough location. According to the survey results, the Stellaron is likely to the north of Belobog, somewhere in the vast snow plains.
Ok.
We must
Então
locate it
temos
as soon as
lugar.
possible,
Vamos lá.
ideally before Cocolia takes action. Can you tell us the way?
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing. But I'm afraid telling you might not be enough. The area to the north of Belobog
Se for
has
grande
more or less
campão de
smaller
neve assim, a gente vai precisar de direção.
If you want to get to the northern snow plains, you'll need to get past the Silvermane Guard restricted zone on the front lines first.
Tem que passar pelos guardas
Even if you
primeiro.
get past the restricted zone in one piece, you'll have a whole heap of fragmentum to deal with.
Entendi.
Correct. And
Um
it's different from the
fragmentum
underground
enorme.
pounds you described. The fragmentum there has quite literally torn everything to pieces. There's no sign of life, despite the monsters.
Mas tudo bem, aí fica mais fácil, não precisa ficar separando um do
Three of
outro.
us and Zila might not be enough. Why don't we go back underground and get Wildfire to come with us?
I fear we may not have the time.
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very well. This calls for brainwaves, not brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Raio
Really?
espertizador.
Phew. It's less scary if someone you know is leading the way.
I want to see the Stellaron too, you know. It was my research topic for over a decade. You don't get that many decades in life.
Quantos anos você tem,
That's
Serval?
settled then. There's no time to lose. We should head out as soon as you're ready.
Eu acho que a Serval é tipo a versão anime de uma mulher de, sei lá, uns 40 anos, assim, sabe? Bem, vamos seguir a viagem. Dá pra distinguir a idade das pessoas em
Darn
em
it!
anime
I
pela
forgot my brother
voz.
said he'd be around today.
Ih,
Find somewhere to hide, quick! I'll handle him.
a Márcia deve ser novinha, deve ser tipo 20 anos. E a
Gepard!
Serval já
It's
deve ter mais
you.
uns 40.
I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Sabe disfarçar bem,
Things are
parabéns.
manageable. The latest wave of
Nem
monster
bem que seu irmão é
attacks is
tão
slow.
tapado que ele nem vai
I'm back in the
notar.
city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later. I thought I told you.
Oh, yes. That's right.
Aham, claro, é, sim,
Sis,
sim, aham.
You look a bit pale. Did something happen?
Mais pálida.
No. Why would anything have happened?
You don't normally use my full name.
A dubladora mandou bem, porque a mina tá muito
You
atrapalhada.
said you hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name. Right, Brosif?
You can call me whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator device, and the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it. I need you to take a look.
Those guys can't think outside the box. Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design.
Projetos
I thought it was
dela.
something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
I've been instructed
Isso
to
que eu ia
keep it
falar.
quiet.
Algo me diz que o Gepard não pode falar.
So grown up now,
Gepard.
looking down on his civilian sister.
Don't say that. Forget it. If I don't tell you, Pela will. Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. She entered Klepoth Fort without saying anything to anyone. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the 3 intruders may have followed Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She
Que
issued a curfew for the
absurdo.
entire city and ordered us to pursue and capture
Que
any suspicious individuals.
absurdo. Onde já se viu? 3
that's how it
fugitivos.
is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya. Is she alright?
I'm not sure. She hasn't left Klepoth Fort.
Ih,
The Supreme Guardian just said she'd returned. Nothing more.
ela saiu e falou assim: minha filha voltou.
Well,
Avisou todo
I
mundo.
was sure worried about her. After
E
she
voltou lá pra
disappeared,
dentro.
Kayla's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here. Let me have a look for it. I think I left it over...
Não, 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 não.
Wait!
What is it? You seem pretty off today, Serval.
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during a bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell terrible. So, don't go over there.
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Você fazendo faxina?
I'm
E
not.
quer que eu
How
acredito
dare you?
nisso?
What do you take your sister for?
Never mind. This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude. I've got business to take care of. Bye for now.
Ok, depois desse show da dubladora da Serval.
Wait a sec. Those intruders. I wanted to ask, what crime have they committed?
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
Huh.
Ai,
Reminds me of the
Gepard
accusations
parece tá
against me.
cegado ainda.
Cocolia's methods haven't changed.
Ele foi cegado
say
e
that,
não vê.
Serval.
Ele não vê.
I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian. But this isn't a joking matter.
You're telling me off again? Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be going.
Whatever, bro.
Come listen to Kayla in my next rehearsal.
I will, if I have the time.
Acho tão engraçadinho esse conceito de que eles são, tipo, sei lá, trabalhadores do exército, mas ao mesmo tempo também tem uma bandinha de rock. Ela e a Pela, que é uma baixinha, assim, que também trabalha pro governo. Que eu jurava que era uma criança, mas pelo jeito não, só é baixinha mesmo.
Phew, I nearly suffocated. What kind of plot device was that?
I almost lost my cool when he went for his flask.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger. We have to go save her.
Sim,
Attempted to storm
precisamos.
Klepoth Fort by ourselves? Forget
Não.
it, Zila. I don't care how skilled you are, I'm not sending you on a suicide mission. Rest assured, Cocolia may have changed over the years, but she never hurt Bronya. I'm certain of that.
You sound like Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Cocolia, and yet in some ways, you seem to trust her completely.
É que é um jogo chinês, o governo não pode ser
gauging his
maligno.
reactions just now. Did you see? Unless we have irrefutable evidence, he won't question Cocolia's orders. If you go after him now, our plan's as good as over. Come on, let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find the Stellaron, Cocolia will be out of options.
Vamos lá. Que eu tô falando do governo. é que com certeza os vilões nesse jogo vão ser tipo, eles são do governo, mas não é que eles são completamente maus, eles só estão mal direcionados, assim, tipo aqueles vilões da Disney modernos, assim, que é tipo, não é que ele é ruim, é que ele é muito sofrido, é que ele passou por muita coisa. Porque um jogo chinês jamais encorajaria as pessoas a se levantar contra o governo em qualquer forma de rebeldia ou revolução. Então, se vai fazer isso, tem que fazer com muita delicadeza.
Stick close, guys, and don't get spotted.
Vamos lá.
This is a military base. Trespassers aren't allowed in.
É assim que você faz se alguém for invadir a sua casa. Você fala assim, essa é minha casa e eu não permito invasores.
Well, if it isn't Franz. Long time no see.
Que bom que a gente tem alguém que tem contatos.
Well, you see, you haven't changed, Serval. Still nailing us to the wall. So, what brings you over here at this hour? And who are the guys behind you?
My brother said the restricted zone energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. He doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers, so he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the installations here.
Boa.
I didn't hear anything about the energy lines malfunctioning.
Boa.
Please, this is a technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating system goes down in the middle of the night, are you going to be responsible for all the frozen corpses?
No, that's not something I could handle. Seeing as you're Captain Gepard's sister, it should be fine.
Aí é o poder
here are some temporary
do QI.
Oh, and
o poder
remember to
de
give
quem
them back to me
indica.
when you leave.
Thanks, Franz. I'll put in a good word for you with my brother and get him to promote you.
No, Captain Gepard hates all that under-the-table stuff. I'd have a better chance if you don't mention me at all.
Eu gostaria muito se a gente conseguisse trazer o Gepard pro nosso lado. Ele parece um cara muito correto, assim. Então, eu acho que se a gente conseguir provar pra ele que a gente tá certo, ele vai ser um aliado muito bom.
Let me set one thing straight. You are gravely mistaken. This is the restricted zone. The fragmentum before you conceals monsters that watch your every move. Behind us, we have a band of conspirators that have infiltrated the city. The situation is critical. The lazy and undisciplined among you will lose your lives to the forces surrounding us. As such, starting from today, we will be adding 200 bench presses and 30 extra minutes of one-arm planks to our daily drill.
de prancha com braço só!
Yes, sir.
Meu Deus! Gente, prancha já é praticamente impossível. Com um braço só? 30 segundos de prancha já é ruim.
I don't want people to see me that way. I'm doing this for you. Do you see that mechanical gear bridge? When you cross over to the other side, you arrive at hell on Earth.
Se a gente conseguir atravessar, né?
An endless fragmentum, a few exhausted Silvermane guards, and the stench of death in the air. If we want to progress further north, we will need to cross that hell. Are you ready?
Hein? A gente chegou até aqui.
Exactly. We've got nowhere left to retreat.
Let's go then. First, we need to think of a way to get to the other side.
Apesar do jeitinho que eles estão falando, eu poderia muito bem recuar agora sim. Que esse jogo a qualquer momento deixa você parar o que está fazendo, teletransportar para outro lugar, fazer missão opcional, fazer o evento.
Yes, but what made you ask that all of a sudden?
So dangerous. Don't you worry about him?
Adoro esses papinhos que eles vão conversando andando.
So what's the plan?
Look for another. Every platform.
I never would have guessed that Gepard and you were brother and sister.
I can't say I blame you. we're nothing alike in personality or interest.
Vocês são bem parecidos
In our
visualmente.
family, we have a strong military tradition going back generations. Many a Landau has died in their prime. There's not a lot of brother and sister time. Everyone just does their best to get on with their life.
Tá, estamos resolvendo aqui uns
That's it.
quebra-cabeças.
The thing's shaped like a giant iron ball.
And it's behind a gate. What are the odds?
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
No wonder it's so heavily guarded.
One
E não é à
unit
toa
for
que a gente não vai conseguir entrar nele tão
It's a
fácil.
disaster waiting to happen. We learned the hard way.
As long
Ah,
as
não
we
parece
can
muito
gain
inteligente
access
mesmo, não.
permissions to the hub, we can operate the gear bridge terminals. That's why I told them we
Você
were
não
here
vai
for
chamar
urgent
atenção?
maintenance. The frontline equipment needs servicing just as much as the rest.
So that's why you went for maintenance. Way to go, Serval. I thought you just came up with it on the spot.
Come on, let's see if that guard over there will let us pass.
Oi, essa guarda. Bom dia.
soldier.
Are you the emergency engineers? I saw you guys hanging around. Did you find the problem?
Achamos alguém que
Not
não
yet.
conhece a
Everything
Serval.
looks normal so far. I think the problem is stemming from the
Milagre.
energy hub.
Justo agora que a gente precisa de
If you let
autorização.
us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on various iterations of this type of installation.
No. No can do. No one gets near the energy hub without the security captain's encryption key.
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games, you hear? No dice without the encryption key.
Ah, darn, this guy's not stupid.
You
Okay.
need the encryption key, right? Which captain should I bother then?
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead. Go and find him. If he grants you permission, I won't stand in your way.
Done? Why didn't you say so? No problem, we'll be back in a bit.
Ah, acho que ela conhece. Legal, legal.
Hey, done! It's been a while. I didn't know you made security captain.
Serval, it's been a long time. You're still so... you look good.
Allow me to introduce my assistants to you. They help me take care of business at the workshop. Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an ace on the keys in the band.
O mestre do teclado.
You play rock and roll too? Cool.
Sim, Márcio, porque teclado é fundamental em qualquer banda de rock and roll, né? Bom te ver.
Oh, hello.
Oh, what's that weird smell?
Zachary, how many days has it been since you showered?
I showered right before my shift.
What did you say?
Que isso? O que tá acontecendo?
I haven't showered in 2 days, sir.
Unacceptable, especially in
Por
front
que,
of
que ele
visitors.
tá
Apologies for the embarrassment.
forçando o subalterno
It's
dele a
not a
assumir
big
pelo
deal,
mau cheiro?
Dunn. You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage with us again? My keyboard guy is
Medo de
pretty
descobrir
good,
mais
but
sobre essa
I
história.
still miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a
Bandinha do
keyboard in ages.
exército.
Besides, I'm
É a
stationed
banda do
here all year
exército
round.
de
I'm
rock
afraid
and
I don't
roll.
get many chances to return to the city. Though I don't stand on ceremony. How may I assist you? If everything's in order, you'd better head back to the city. It's not safe here.
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problems. All that's left is the energy hub. The guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Can you help me out?
Melhor não hesitar tanto na frente da garota dos seus sonhos, hein?
Be
Cara
any less
dele.
discreet?
Anything wrong, Dunn?
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Gepard told you?
O cara não tá se lembrando fácil, não.
Let me think.
O nerdinho
Hey,
tá
sis, the energy
corajoso.
supply lines in the restricted zone have malfunctioned.
Assim, né?
Those
É um
useless
nerd do
entities
exército,
find
né?
the
Então,
problem.
o cara já não é assim como eu, né?
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
This morning? Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today, right? That's why he popped round and asked the favor.
Acho que foi agora há pouco, né?
Captain Gepard just returned to the front line. I could reconfirm with him?
Hold up, he's
Acredita na minha
back?
palavra?
That can't be. He was still in the city a little while ago.
You haven't changed, Serval. You're still a lousy liar. These people you've brought, they're not workshop assistants, right? Serval, it's not that I don't want to help you, but you should remember that I'm a Bellabog Silvermane guard. How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this incident. But the outsiders must remain.
There goes the negotiation.
Puxa a espada. Xiii. Parece que vai acabar em briga, afinal. Ah, é, no caso dele, puxa o bastão de beisebol. Imagina essa cena, né? Você tá tentando conversar com o cara, você puxa o bastão assim.
Done. This concerns the
Fazer o
fate of
quê?
Bellabog. No, the fate of our whole world. Please, don't stand in our way.
Serval! We used to rehearse together every day, you must understand. My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
Alma de rock and roll. Dignidade de soldado.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome
Vamos
move.
lá.
Let's go.
Quanta vida tem no Doom.
Turn it up!
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its
Pessoalzinho
desire to
do
control the
charme.
heavens, and I'm no exception.
Eu ainda acho o combate desse
Songs for
jogo
you.
um dos mais agradáveis de RPGs que eu já joguei assim na minha vida. Ele é muito, muito bonito, muito fácil de jogar. Não tem aquela coisa, por exemplo, do Phantasy Star, do Dragon Quest e ficar toda hora ter que mexer no menu pra lá e pra cá, pra lá e pra cá. Quando você põe um botão no ataque e um botão no especial,
Sorry, done.
simplifica
Time
tanto.
for a little nap.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry.
Hora da
Stubborn
sonequinha.
fool. Strong, though. Wildfire lacks people like him.
Got it. The encryption key. Quick, before we attract attention, let's...
I think we attracted attention.
That's the enemy
Apertou o
attack
botão
alarm.
debaixo do balcão, chamou a
Every
polícia.
Silvermane guard in the reserve zone just became our enemy.
Tive uma vida curta, mas foi uma vida cheia de
You're
emoção.
not dead yet. How can you give up that easily?
We've made it up till now. I could lose an arm and a leg for all I care. I have to lay eyes on the Stellaron. Quick, back to the energy supply hub. Anyone that tries to stop us is gonna find out a thing or two.
If I'd known he had the encryption key from the start, I could have snuck in and taken it off him myself.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, Sela. Activating the gear bridge alone would have been enough to expose us.
Keep at it.
Oh, apertei o botão errado. Droga.
You think you done?
Give me some time. Who designed this operating system? It's so unintuitive.
Não foi você?
Emergency fire evacuation system? Not that. rock and roll dance floor atmosphere mode? Who the heck added that? And they used one of my songs. Your bridge control
Tá muito indignada.
terminal. Still found it.
Terminal da ponte.
I've reset the energy system.
Com
Let's
isso,
go and operate the gear bridge terminal.
a gente vai poder girar
Serval, won't
a
more
ponte que a gente
cars
veio.
be waiting for us on the other side of the gear bridge?
Porque a gente pegou a ponte,
Yep.
mas a gente precisa que ela
What's our plan?
leve a gente pro outro lado.
Well, either we reason with them or
Careful. There's a
Nosso
big guy
plano
up
é
ahead.
conversa
no
ou
other
violência.
we'll have to fight.
If we can beat Svarog, we can beat this one. Let's go.
Vamos nessa. E por hoje é só, queridinhas. Vamos encerrar por aqui. Um abraço pra vocês. Fiquem com Deus. Semana que vem tem mais Honkai Star Rail, mas todo dia aqui no canal tem um vídeo legal pra você. Bye bye!